What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a new video on Pepe and an update. Wanted to do a full update. I mean, just in general, I mean the markets right now are still so risk on, right? If you look at the top gainers, you'll see it instantly. Bonk, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, some other meme coin related coins. Pepe itself has toned down a bit. You can see that on the daily time frame. I would say we're respecting the level around 3,000. I mean, we obviously broke above that on the daily time frame, but in volatile times like these, something like that can happen. But it does seem to me that that whole level around 3,000 and the 0.618 FIB as a resistance is holding. That could still change, but in general, yeah, I mean, something like this. The thing is, and I do have some sort of a bias, because I think bullish momentum like we've seen for Pepe, which has been amazing. I mean, if you made money on this, congratulations. I know quite a lot of people who made some money in this. But a rally of 200% for Pepe, which has a, wait, let me look that up real quick. Which has a market cap right now of $1.2 billion, which is actually less than I expected. Well, if I see that, I would say there's more potential. But no, if you see that, I mean, it's something like this cannot continue forever. And then apart from that, we also know that the funding rates are crazy right now, and they still are. So it looks to me like Pepe is settling down a bit, all right? I would not necessarily say that it's super bearish all of a sudden. And I do think that there are still possibilities for Pepe to rally up higher. But for that, I guess we need to take a look at some other numbers, all right? So let's do that. If we look at the open interest, what you'll see is that there you can see it as well. Just in general, there's a bit of a loss in momentum going on, with the price making a lower high on the 1 hour time frame, but also the open interest making a lower high and just in general dropping down. And you can see that spot positions are still very high, which I can understand because, well, I mean, spot positions you can just hold and you don't need to pay a shit ton like you have to do with the funding rates. And then apart from that, spot Pepe at a 1.2 billion market cap, you can still make money out of that. But futures, if you have to pay those funding fees, you won't be able to. But here you can see a loss of momentum, and that's the main takeaway. So I would say, I mean, in these market circumstances, it's absolutely ridiculous to say that there's no way we can rally up higher. So I do think there's a way if we actually break above the body of 2 weeks ago. So that's around 3,200, I would say. If for some reason we can break above that, we will still rally, all right? Because you never know what happens. Maybe Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. That is a possibility, all right? So in that case, Pepe will probably break out and will probably rally up to the next main psychological level at 4,000, potentially up to 4,500. So that is a possibility, but I think it's more likely right now, given the fact that Bitcoin is finding some resistance and that, well, Pepe is itself losing some momentum. I would say it's most likely we'll get a bit of a pullback, all right? So down to this level right here at 2,600. I don't think that's strong enough, so I think it's most likely we'll drop down a little bit lower towards 2,400, 2,500, and from there we'll see. I think that will hold initially, unless the market crashes. I think that will hold, but from there we'll consolidate, and if from that consolidation open interest goes up again and we're gaining momentum, then we can still rally later. But that is something, it's basically 50-50. We cannot say too much about that yet. We could also just consolidate and slowly drop down from there. So this is what I expect on the short term. I will keep you updated on that. Like I said, it's very subject to what Bitcoin does. So keep an eye on that, all right? But yeah, be careful and be prepared for a flush. But that's up to you for now, from now on. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.